Good morning, everybody. This is your amateur aquaponics guy, and it is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Central Florida. It's around 6:35 a.m. I usually get up around 6 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays. For me, that's sleeping in because during the week I get up at around between 3:30 and 4 o'clock in the morning. So on the weekends, I get up around 6, no later than 6:30, and the first thing I do is go outside to my garden, which is behind me. You can see the light way over there by the garage. That is where the garden is. I'm sitting here at the table. I just want to show you something real quick that I do in the morning to the garden. I'm sure you can hear the birds chirping and everything going, so it's a beautiful morning. So what I wanted to show you was this little thing right here. Most of y'all know what that is. This is a K-cup, and for coffee. And what we do, we fix our coffee, my wife and I, we use K-cups. But I don't throw the grounds or the grounds that's in the coffee cup away. What I do is I put it on the soil or in the compost for my garden. This helps with plants that like a little acid, and there's like nitrogen in coffee grounds. So that's what I'm gonna do. My wife actually planted some tomatoes the other day in the new grow bed that I built for her. So I'm gonna put these coffee grounds in here this morning. I'm gonna take my walk around the lake, and when I come back from taking my walk around the lake, I'm gonna pull some of those collard greens so I can wash them and cut them, and we'll cook them up and have some collard greens for dinner today. So hang out with me, see how it all goes. All right, so, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, gotta be careful when I'm walking over here in my garden in the morning, because we got a family of raccoons that like to come and hang out. So this right here, this cooler, that's where my compost is. So when I get my one of these, oh, you see this? Let me show you something. You see this eggs right here? You know who did that? My raccoon. Look, they come in there and they dig in there and try to grab whatever food or whatnot they can. So I always take just a little bit of the coffee grounds and I put it in there, and then every now and then I mix up. I take the top off of my compost, and I mix it all up. So this morning, yeah, I'm putting, these are tomatoes right here, little tomatoes that my wife put down. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit what's left of the coffee grounds that is in that K-cup. Then I'll throw it out. So if you use K-cups or if you use coffee, just in a regular, if you old school, you use coffee in a filter, not a problem. Use that. Oh, also, the drip irrigation seems to be doing pretty good. I'm happy with it. So far I have 3 of those, but my kids saved about another 7 or 8 of these bottles. So probably today, maybe today, I will make some more of those. But working good. All right, so I'm gonna leave my garden for a few minutes and take a little quick walk around the lake. I don't know if I'm gonna go around the whole lake. I might go around just a part of it and go up the hill and come back over here to the house, because we measured it, and if you go around the lake one time where I live, it's like a mile. So, and I get plenty of steps in during the week anyway. So I'm just going out today because it's really nice this morning. So I'll be right back. It's over that way. The lake is over that way. So we go around that. So I walk down the hill to get to the lake. Oh yeah, and I do walk with my walking stick. I don't want to hurt nobody's dog, but if you run up on me, you're gonna catch it. Oh, I just thought about something while I was walking, because I know some of you all have never been here to Florida, and you hear about the alligators that we have here, and you're wondering, are there alligators in that lake? Well, let me answer that question for you. If you live here in Florida, okay, you are taught wherever there is water, you need to assume that there are alligators there. So the first thing I would tell you, I always say yes. As a matter of fact, a couple days after we moved out here, we saw an alligator walking past my house on the street, walking down here towards the lake. No joke, seriously. So wherever you see water down here in Florida, you better assume that there's an alligator, because chances are there is one. So that's the answer to that question. Just got back in from my walk around the lake, and in a few minutes I'm gonna go ahead and cut these collard greens, wash them, clean them up, so we can have some collard greens for dinner today. So I'm gonna clean these up, cut them, clean them, and my wife, she cooks them. But there's some small ones over here that I'm gonna get some itty bitties. Let me show you. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of these too. Have to be careful. Sometimes I go in here too fast and end up breaking the whole thing off. All right, there you have it. Okay, so got my collard greens all washed, cut up, and that's it. It's not a lot, but it's just myself, my wife, and my 15-year-old. He eats collard greens. My 13-year-old, she does not. So what I'm gonna do with the stems, I take the stems, bag them up, and I take them out to my other place where my chickens are and the other aquaponics system is, and I feed them to the chickens. They eat them up. That's my Sunday morning with collard greens.